Hey guys, Brick Build Brick Films here, and today I'm doing another live stream for the subscriber collaboration film. And basically, what I'm doing is just building the set because yesterday I finished up the opening shot for Anakin versus Obi-Wan. So that film is on hold right now while I work on some uh, more needed projects right now, but just letting you guys know that the Anakin versus Obi-Wan film is making good progress and to be expecting that in a couple months or so. It's a very big film. Hey, what's up, JDL Animations? How's it going? We're just going to be working on the collab film setup that we are all working on. Hey, Pork Bus Toaster, how's it going? Cool. Well, you guys, Fork Plus Toaster's my animator for the lightsaber effects in Anakin versus Obi-Wan. He's done a great job on that. And JDL, this is the same thing we're working on for the collaboration film. So you guys are both familiar with what's going on. Good. I'm doing pretty well. I'm going to work on it today. Nice. Awesome. That's actually what I'm getting to doing right now. I don't know if I'll be able to start filming, but I'm definitely going to try and get this set knocked out of the way and built. So basically, what my part in the film is filming a shot with a sort of, I'd say, rec room kind of for the Death Star, like the workers' lounge kind of. So that's what I'm going to be starting on today. So I've got a lot of gray pieces, a lot of black pieces, and on eBay I bought half a pound of bluish light gray pieces. So we're gonna be kicking it into full gear here. What I'm going to do is make the flooring completely out of dark gray bricks. Hey, what's up, Joey Hicks? How's it going? I'm going to be making the entire floor out of darker gray tiles and stuff, just so I can make the scene feel like the Death Star, and also just to keep things going cool for the stream, and so I'm not just silent half the time building this set. You guys can ask me any questions you want to, as long as they don't go too in depth. But I will be answering some questions. Just missed the chat a little bit. I will send it to you for approval first. Nice. It's going pretty good. I'm doing fine, other than feeling kind of sick this morning, but I'm doing a lot better. So it was just headache and stuff like that. But I'm back on my feet now, and I'm ready to start set building. So, starting off, we're gonna try and clear a space out for building the set. And I guess I'm just gonna randomly just place down some pieces. I'm gonna reserve a big gray tile like this though for the sliding door. Almost every Death Star room has a blast door on it. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much. That means a lot, JDL. But I'm gonna reserve this piece because this part's gonna be what makes the sliding blast door. I can either make it go up or go to the side, but I like going to the side because it's a lot easier to do that with brick film. And I hope I have a couple of pieces, enough pieces to make. Can I make a short trailer to put on my channel? Sure, go ahead. Um, you're a major part of helping with the Anakin versus Obi-Wan film, so feel free. Um, Alright, so let's get started on this. I'm just gonna start trying to make a spacious, but not too spacious area, because there's only gonna be so much of it that's on camera. That's the thing, you can put a lot of detail into a set. One thing I've learned is and not have a big set, because you're not gonna have all of it on screen all the time. So it's easy to make a really, like, small-ish set and still have it have enough detail and design for it to make the audience satisfied with what you built. I'll send it to you for approval first. Oh, okay. Nice. I'll do that. I'll watch it as soon as you send it to me. But if you send it to me during the stream, I'll watch it afterwards. But I will get around to watching that once you send that to me. I appreciate you wanting to put that on your channel. I must be doing something right with animating. Well, you're doing the animating, I'm doing the shooting, but either way, I appreciate you wanting to put that on your channel as well. It means a lot to me. And I'm glad that I have people who are willing to help me with my filming, which makes it a lot easier for me to do the projects I want to do and not have so much of a burden on me to do every single part. And I always credit the people who do help me, so I don't have a big problem with me being the, I don't have a problem with not being the, like, main image of a film. I'm completely cool with getting other people involved. If anything, I like getting other people involved in my films more than I do just filming something completely alone. My pleasure to help you. Thank you. Alright, so we have this floor area already up and going. What we're going to do is we're going to basically get like a couch. I think I have a couch already made, like a red couch from an old Lego movie set that I have. I might get a little table. I think that I also have a table from a Lego movie set. It's like a blackish table, so it would work well with a Death Star room table. But basically I'm going to use all the small little plate pieces I have to just sort of spread out this floor as best I can. There's going to be a coffee machine right here because it's a worker's lounge. There's going to be couch right here, maybe a TV right here because I think that's what I wrote in the script. I know it's bad for me to be forgetting my own scripts, but yeah, when you have as many projects on your mind to film as I do, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who film a lot of y'all probably film a lot more than I do, just because I have a big procrastination problem with actually staying focused on projects, which is why I get brick films out so slowly, because I procrastinate way too much. But I am working on it, so things will change this year, because this channel is growing a lot faster than it used to, so I have a lot more motivation to keep making films, and I love making films. As long as the film idea is right, I have a lot of motivation to make films. And I love making Star Wars films. That's why the first episode of the 501st series came out so quickly. It's because Star Wars films are just a lot of fun to film. Hey, cool, Kias, or I have a big problem with pronunciation. Is it Caius or Kias? Say number 1 for Caius or number 2 for Kias, because I've pronounced it both ways, and then it got me thinking: is it Caius or Kias? I have major. Okay, cool. So it's Caius. Awesome. So at least I had it half right. Sorry about that. And you're not the only person that I mispronounce names a lot. I have a major pronunciation problem. But thank you for stopping in the stream. What's the brick film gonna be about? It's a Star Wars Death Star type brick film. It's the collab brick film that we were making. It's sort of like a slow day on the Death Star kind of thing. That just shows like a short glimpse into like workers on the Death Star. I think that this plate spacing would be good enough for a set. I could even like slide the camera around and like show different aspects of the scene. I might extend it a little bit farther because I have this plate here. So these gray base plates are what I used mainly for the Anakin versus Obi-Wan film. It's a very simple set for the film, but I think the lightsaber effects done by Fork Plus Toaster are really what make it pop out. So I really appreciate him being willing to do that for me. And especially because I know how hard lightsaber effects can be, it really does help out a lot. I have a cool idea for the collaboration film. Would you like to hear it? Sure, go ahead. I'm always open to new ideas. I can always edit the script. As long as someone isn't already filming their part, I can always edit the script and add something that the audience will like. I can run it through everyone else and we can get the idea decided. Oh, this piece. Okay. And I'm sorry if I don't always have the camera on like where I'm building. I don't think the scene really needs to be that long. Hey, what's up, Max? Max's Lego stop motion. I can call you Max, right? Like I don't have to call you by your full YouTube name, right? But that's the thing. Whenever someone has their name in the in their YouTube channel name, I like to just call them by their name, like a stormtrooper training session, the story of a stormtrooper going through training. Maybe like like you mean like sort of like a uh shooting range kind of thing, like a stormtrooper at like a Death Star shooting range kind of deal, like where he's missing all his shots and stuff. Is that what you're meaning, or like? Because that's actually a really good idea, and I hadn't thought of that. So, if that's what you're talking about, then kinda, yeah. Okay. Well, what was your like overall idea? Like, did you have anything in specific for that idea, or was it? Did you have something different? Because what I got from that is how there's the common stereotype of stormtroopers don't know how to shoot, which isn't really a stereotype. They just really don't. Ugh. And also, if I'm gonna be doing set building streams, I'm open to adding a moderator. If any of you guys are interested, you can contact my email. But you got to be dedicated to like being on time to streams, and I can always schedule and make it easier on the moderator. But if any of y'all are interested in moderating, you guys can always contact me through my business email, and I could add you in as a moderator for whenever I do set building streams or things like that. I want to start doing animating streams. I just need more technology. You know, stormtroopers can actually aim, but not against main characters. I meant like them doing push-ups, running, and stuff like that. Oh, I could make like a training montage, like sort of like that, and then there could also be a scene with them at the shooting range, missing their targets and stuff like that. Pixel Plays, hello there. Hey, what's up? Just because it's this film's supposed to sort of be comedic in some ways, sad in other ways. For those of you who read the script, who are part of the movie. Yes. Yeah, I would be totally open to doing that. I could add whoever hasn't gotten the opportunity to film, or if you want to, JDL, I could change your part to be filming that scene. Yeah, if you wanna film that scene, go ahead. I can like change the part in the script to someone else, and then you could film that scene if you're wanting to do that, because that does sound like a fun scene to add, but I already have my one scene. My goal is to make everyone have at least one single scene to film for the movie. So everyone has a part in it, and everyone who isn't an animator and just wants to like voice act, they also get a part. It's just that everyone gets some sort of role who signed up for it. And if anyone else who's watching this would like to still sign up, you guys can always contact my business email, chancellorpalpy66@gmail.com. It's also in my community tab. If you guys would just like to do voice acting for the film, that's totally fine. You guys can contact me about that. I can only do the shooting range because of lack of pieces. Gotcha. What I could do is I could film the training part, and if you have like the same Stormtrooper minifig as I do, I could make it look like, and like you could film the part with the shooting range, and I could film doing push-ups and running and stuff. And we could like sort of combine that into one little montage scene and have some like Rocky kind of themed music in it. Alright, so now that we've got the base plates down, I'm gonna start working on the wall. And I want to make the wall sort of a black and light gray kind of pattern. Like have like even sections of black and light gray going up the wall. So, because I haven't opened these pieces yet, we're getting some brand new gray pieces. I don't have straight up Storms, only Death Trooper and Shadow Troopers. Well, I have a Death Trooper minifigure, so if you want it to be a Death Trooper training montage, then we can do that. Because I have a Death Trooper minifig. So if you want to just get a plain old Death Trooper minifigure, that's okay too. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna, just so I can get some more pieces, I'm gonna go take a brief intermission. I'll be back in just a moment. You guys just chat amongst yourselves in the chat. I'll be back in just a minute to get some more pieces, and we'll get back to set building. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Okay. Oh gosh, the chat started racing the moment I left. Okay, Pixel Play says, so what's this scene? It's basically a scene where two stormtroopers are hanging out in sort of a workers' lounge area of the Death Star, and like they're just chatting, catching up on everything, and then they get back to work. Your opinion on stop motion? Super. Is it Chayet or Chiach or like I said, I'm terrible with pronunciation. My opinion on stop motion. Well, I am a stop motion YouTuber, so it's a pretty good opinion. I love filming stop motion. It's a good time. Um, animation guy. Hey, what's up, animation guy? Um, epic. I've caught up with the chat. All right. So I got some extra pieces since there's going to be a coffee machine. I got a bunch of random assorted pieces that I can maybe build a coffee machine out of, hopefully. If not, I'll just have to do that off screen because it'd take me a long time to figure out a good build for a coffee machine. Brick films are a specialty, not joking. Oh, well, thanks. If you were talking about me, I assumed you were talking about me, but thank you. Alright, so basically I'm gonna just build this wall up like that, just like six bricks or six studs wide. Okay, that's annoying. I hate having to use 3 wide pieces, 3x2s. They always mess up the flow of things. So what I'll do is I'll build a wall like that, and then like on the second one, here's the gray bricks. On the second wall, I'll just continue that in the same pattern and just have like a black and white wall pattern. I don't think that's exactly how it is in the movies, but I'd say that'll work well enough. And then after that wall, I'll add the doorway and like maybe a control panel. And yeah, we got some stuff rocking and rolling. There we go. So that's basically like the overall order that I'm going in. I'm gonna build up each wall high enough to try and, like not make it to where in the film you can see over it. And things like this, you won't see the other side of it, so that'll work just as well and keep the illusion that it's a solid wall. I know I probably just ruined some of y'all's dreams thinking, oh, he makes all the walls, like, perfect, but, sorry. It's my bad, guys. But it does make things a lot more efficient to build. And since I have this black piece with the studs sticking out on the sides, what I can do is I can take this as a control panel, and stack one on top of it, and maybe add some glowing studs over on this side of the door. And sorry about the camera focus, it keeps focusing in and out every time I move my hand. But I can put it on this side and have there be a control panel right over here. Also, other people are at home right now, so if you guys hear a lot of background noise, that's not really anything I can change. You'll just have to bear with it. Alright, anyway, I need to get one more black stud and put it right there. And I'd say that would be good enough for the wall since I'm going to be close to it in general. Close to that wall. Only thing I hate is because these are new shiny bricks, you can see the reflection in it. You can see my hand reflecting in it, and that gets a little bit annoying. But in a dark room with the lights facing on it, if I have like lamps blending out the color, we should be fine. Well, we should be fine. This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine for doing this, definitely. I don't know if the same people who were in here earlier are still here, but as I said a minute ago, if you guys want to ask me any Star Wars related questions, any Lego related questions, my opinion on certain things, nothing political. I try and keep politics out of my streams. If you guys have any questions you may want me to answer, feel free to go ahead. 6 viewers, nice guys. You're in my top 5 favorite brick animators. That means a lot. I'm sorry if I wasn't looking at chat. What do you film on? I film on a phone for the time being. I film on a Samsung Galaxy. I'd say it works well because the focus is real good. The camera quality is decent. It's not like most Android phones, you know, all pixelated. I would like to get an iPad because iPads have pretty good film quality based on what I've seen just for filming. But for the time being, I film, edit, and do everything else on a phone. Same, I use a Samsung Galaxy 2. Joey Hicks, hey, quick question, is cereal soup? No. No, it's one of those questions that'll start an hour-long debate, and I am really not looking forward to that. What about the 501st ballot pack? How many are you going to buy? I'm probably only going to buy one, for the simple reason being I don't bulk buy a lot of Legos. I don't have the money to bulk buy Legos. Honestly, I would like multiple 501st battle packs, but I just don't have money. I buy all my Legos with my own money, so it gets a little bit tight sometimes with funds. I film on an iPhone 11 when I don't use green screen, but if I use green screen, I film on my iPod. Nice. It's a different type of soup that we call cereal instead of soup. There you go. Easy way to solve it. Here, I'll put that there and that there. Sweet. We almost got the wall built. I use a Samsung i9 to record TikToks. I film in an A20. What's your opinion on the price of the Razor Crest? What was the price of the Razor Crest again? Like 160 or something like that? I think I've heard 160. I don't remember exactly what the price was. If any of y'all know the price, can you... I think I remember hearing it was 160 or so. 120 euros. So, okay, yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall with Lego sets, not just the Razor Crest, but Lego sets in general nowadays are really, really price inflated. Like, Lego sets when I was a little kid and I would go out and buy, you could get really good Lego sets real cheap for like $20 or under. And you didn't have to go bankrupt to just buy one Lego set. But I feel like Lego's prices keep growing and growing and growing. And it gets a little bit ridiculous. So for the price of the Razor Crest, I think it would have worked better as a $100 set, honestly. And back then, if The Mandalorian were made back then and this set were made back then, it would have been a $100 Lego set. But because of price inflation and Legos becoming more and more expensive, that's the only reason it's $160. I don't think it's worth $160, and I don't plan on buying it for $160. The set is awesome, though. Yeah, it is a pretty cool set. I saw the set images. I know 90% of the buyers are going to buy it to get a Lego Baby Yoda minifigure. What if someone donated you? Like, donated me set, or like stream donated, or like monetization? Like, I think you mean donating the set, do you? If someone if someone donated me the set, I mean, I'd be happy with it. That doesn't mean I'd change my opinion on the. If someone donated me money, well, if someone donated me money, I don't know if I'd buy the set. There's a lot of Lego sets I'm a lot more interested in, like the Summer Wave sets, other than the Razor Crest. I don't know. On Lego in Scotland, it's 120 pounds. Oh, is that okay. I thought that sign was the euro sign. I'm not good with my currency symbols. Okay. I think this fits perfectly as a blast door. So if I were to wedge it right there for the time being, I'll move the camera over also so that you guys can see more central area that I'm building. I'm gonna start on that wall. I need more black Lego bricks. There we go. There's one, and then two. Looks good to me. It happens sometimes. Yeah, it's my bad. Really, I don't. For being in school and learning all about foreign currencies other than the U.S. dollar. Hold on one second. Intermission. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Where was I? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyone remember? I lost my entire train of thought on that. I was talking about something. Oh, yeah, currency. Yeah. For a person who spent many years in school learning all about foreign currencies, I feel like I should know currencies better, but being out of school for so long because of COVID has really taken a toll on my brain. So, I'm just gonna dump out all the black Lego bricks that I have. There we go. Now it'll be a lot easier to sit. There we go. Here's a brick. There's a slanted brick, but that can also be used. Ooh, one of these pieces. The seller I ordered from sold a bunch of random, any kind of brick, so that's pretty cool. That came with one of those. This piece is too long. Definitely not that piece. For me, though, making a blast door from Star Wars is a struggle, as I'm not great at making doors. All I do is make an opening and then just lean it against a wall and then just slide it out of frame. That's the easiest way for me. Sometimes, if I want to make a fancy style film, I might make a blast door that has like little triangular pieces in the frame to round out the glass door at the bottom. Just to add some more effect. There's the door panel. And I'll put that right there, so we almost got that wall done. After that, it'll be a lot easier because I have a lot more light gray pieces to use for the wall. If I run out I probably will just skip that part and finish it off stream when I find some spare parts. Because these aren't all of my black and gray Lego bricks. It's just a portion that I bought on eBay. I have a lot more in a tub that I've been trying to sort out. Maybe one day I'll just live stream me sorting Lego. Won't be a very interesting live stream, but I could do some more Q&A, answer some questions. I'm gonna make sure I haven't missed out on chat while I was looking away. I don't even have any black bricks. This eBay seller that I buy from sells them in bulk. You can get like half a pound for 15 bucks. It's a real cheap price. Can you give me an idea for a brick film? Because I'm bored. What are your favorite genres of film? Do you like horror, sci-fi, action, adventure? One thing, that seemed to work out for me is I went to a sort of horror movie, phase. Well, not really phase. I still love horror films, but I went to this, whole get-up of loving to watch horror films, and that's what inspired me to make the first Lego Friday the 13th film, because I watched the Friday the 13th movies, and I really loved them. And I made a film out of it, and it blew up, and it's the most viewed, video on my channel at the moment. Is it Star Wars related? Are you, action, adventure, mystery? If you want to make an action film, you could make, like, I see a lot of Lego, if you've seen the John Wick movies, you can make, like, a Lego John Wick film. That's been one that I've been interested in making, but I've never bought a John Wick minifigure. You could make, like, Indiana Jones, mystery, you could do, like, some Scooby-Doo, if you have any Lego Scooby-Doo. Any Lego set, you can, sort of just turn into its own film, really. With Gold Puffin, right? Yeah, the Friday the 13th film, I think, was the first film I ever got Gold Puffin to voice act in. And it worked out real well. He was really nice to, help me out with that. We had real good communication. And I help him out occasionally in his brick films, voicing Dylan, the guy who always gets eaten by a shark, and he occasionally will help me voice in some films. So it's sort of like a fun YouTube experience to be able to get help from a great animator like him. Live chat. I really like your Friday the 13th film. You had the custom background. It was cool. Thanks. Yeah, I drew that custom background one day because I tried to take my hand at painting, and it worked out pretty well. Chapter 3 of Friday the 13th has about 20k views. Yeah, the views lower with how many chapters I make. I guess people just don't like sequels. But, yeah. It's really hard to try and find just the last few pieces you need. I might, for the film, have the camera up close, like that, maybe. Or I'll just have to, make it taller. I'll have to find pieces, though, to do that. Alrighty. I'm really struggling to find the last piece. You guys ever have that struggle where you have one last piece that it's a super simple piece that nearly everyone has, like dozens of, and then you just can't find it, like for the life of you, you just can't find it. It's the most annoying feeling ever, and it's one of my main frustrations with building film sets. I'm really having a hard time finding this, guys. I don't know why I cannot. Maybe a piece in my extra piece bin. If you guys have any questions to ask, now would be a great. Yes, I found a brick that'll work nice with that. Alright, now I can build another wall out of that, and then soon we'll get to the actual lounge itself, building a TV, stuff like that. It'll be cool. I plan to just make the TV, like out of these pieces, maybe make a, my voice just whistled, that was weird. I dropped the piece, make a TV out of like one of these, make a frame for it, and make it sort of wedge into a brick to stand up. I might do that, or I might just make it completely out of bricks. And then I can digitally overlay something playing on it whenever I make the film. Joey Hicks, he was in the chat earlier, actually filmed a short stop-motion clip of a Rubik's Cube that I think I'll just play on the TV in that lounge room and give him credit for it, because it was his first ever stop-motion animation, and I was kind of proud of it, because it was really good. He sent me it, and I was impressed. It was the first ever stop-motion animation he had ever made, and he did a lot of things correct that, like, even I hadn't learned until, like, a couple years of stop-motion filmmaking. Because I made stop motions on an old YouTube channel when I was real young. And there were a lot of easy beginner mistakes with them that I didn't learn for a couple more years. Alright, getting it started on that wall. I can go ahead and put that piece there just to make it easier to do that entire row. And then that will work out. Oh great, now I'm struggling to find gray pieces. This is same old thing. Ah, this'll work. Right here. And chat, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'm open to answering some questions, especially in like a slow part like this when I'm still trying to find pieces. Don't really have an exact idea of what I'm doing. Just to liven up the mood in the chat if you guys would like to ask any questions. I'm real good with Star Wars questions. If you got any Star Wars related questions, I'm real good with that. Alright, cool. We only got one more row on this one. And then I might stop the wall building and start trying to make tables and a chair or like something like that. I don't know. Ah, that's annoying. It almost fit. Only reason I'm not pouring this bag out onto my set because I don't want it blending with all my black brick pieces, because then I'll just be impossible to sort out. Oh, I just missed animation, guys. One of, oh gosh, it hasn't even been showing me the live chat. You maybe use some 1x4 sloped smooth plates for the TV. Our hot dog sandwiches. God, why hasn't it been showing me the live chat? This is dumb. Okay. I'm actually trying to do a trailer for a movie I'm doing. Question? I don't know. Is water wet? Oh no, not this debate again. Nope, it's not. Water is not wet. You guys say it is. I don't agree with you. Simple as that. Water can't be wet because water is the wet. Water is the creator of wet. It isn't wet, it causes wet. I keep having to manually check chat because YouTube is not wanting me to see my chat for some reason. I might sign on a computer here in a minute, or next time I stream, so I can see the chat from an alternate view. So like pieces like this, I'm not going to use for the set at all. So I'm just going to put it in backwards, and bam, we have that wall done. Awesome. So now, what I need to do is just clear up the set area a little bit, get the bricks off of the set itself. and then I can start working on building actual furniture for the lounge area. So what I'll do here is I can just make a simple table out of some spare parts. Really gotta sift through and try and find. Okay, this piece is not long enough. I'm basically gonna use like flat pieces like this, connect them with some small stud pieces, and then maybe like make a rim around the table, or like make something in the center of the table, add some detail. And that can be like the coffee table, and I can put a coffee mug on it. I do believe I have a coffee mug in my extra box of bricks. Got a little ketchup dispenser. That can be like some sort of, I don't know, like creamer or something like that. I don't know. I can put that on the table just for background effect. Live chat. Animation guy. Clap hands. Explain? I have no idea what you mean by that. Is that because of my answer to the water is wet question? Or water is water wet question? Yeah. Alright, cool. I found a coffee mug right here. So now I just have to make the coffee table and make a coffee dispenser. What I could also do is, instead of making this like, you pass college. I didn't know it was that easy. Thank you. Alright. I could make a coffee machine using this. And I could also, what I could do is I could make some, like, make it bulkier, make it one of those big restaurant-sized coffee machines, or just make it a drink dispenser. If I find enough of those pieces, I can put this on the table, mount it up, and make it to where a little mug can fit under it, make it a drink dispenser. But I don't know how many of those pieces I have, so that's going to be difficult. But, hey, it's an idea. At least we're making progress. Found a good table piece, so I don't have to combine bricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this, and I could also, let's see, I had some flat gray pieces, but I feel like they're buried underneath all these black pieces. Here we go. I could take this flat gray piece and put it there, and I could also, I have a second flat piece, I just don't know where it's at. Here it is. What I could do is make the table flat like that on top, so that the cup can go on top of it, and then the coffee machine can go in the back of it. And then I need something to come up with the legs for the table. I could just use like small studs. Not studs, but what are they called? 2x1s, or 1x2s, whichever one. And just make them be the legs for the table. And also, guys, if you see something and you guys know what I'm talking about building, and you have an idea for what I could use, feel free, and I could consider using that, because that'll help me out a lot and make this whole build process go by a lot more painlessly. So that would be a good help. Now I can get, since I don't have any more bricks as far as I can tell in this cluster of black Lego pieces, I can combine 3 flat pieces, and you guys are already thinking this is going to be a nightmare to separate, but nope, I got a brick separator, and these things work wonders, so it won't be as much of a hassle as you guys probably think it will be. I think have a piece like that's black that will actually blend in with the machine a little bit more, or I could just make the top of the machine gray. Yeah, let's go with that. I'll make the top of the machine gray. I don't know. Oh no, that definitely won't fit under it, so I'm gonna have to put like 2 more flat pieces that'll stack it up. Also gonna check live chat again, make sure I'm not missing. Okay, cool. Not missing any questions. hold up. There we go. I got, alright, 2 more flat pieces. Go right there. I can attempt to find another nozzle piece like that. I don't know if I will, but I can always attempt to. I probably won't find it on this stream though, so don't be counting on that. I could put this piece here as a little switch, just for some extra options, I guess. And hold on. I can make the top of the coffee machine a black piece just to add a little bit more detail, like a pattern to it. Maybe I can show you a photo of the office you're doing. It's so cool how you're doing it. What is your opinion on prequels versus sequels? I'm a prequel guy, definitely. I'm not the biggest fan of the sequel trilogy. You guys can be, and I'm completely fine with that. But personally, I'm not a fan of the prequels. Not prequels. I love the prequels. I'm not a fan of the sequels because I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential there that just got ignored by the directors, bad writing, yada yada yada. I really love the story of the prequels because it's such an intense film trilogy. There's always action, and there's not too many pauses in the action. It's just constant action that I really love. I don't have a second piece like this, so what I'll do is check that coffee machine out and go bam, and put it in the middle. And I can always add something to that later. Now, I can work on the TV. JDL Animations, I'm back. Awesome. Welcome back, JDL. Now at least, yep, the coffee cup will fit perfectly under the dispenser like that. And epic. I can make... Oh, I could actually start on another wall piece if I have enough gray pieces, which I do, and I can split it apart with a brick separator, but this will take a minute, so give me just a second to split apart the pieces. Pieces. And thank you guys, by the way, for being such a good audience. Like, there hasn't been any negativity. We've all been chill. And that helps me a lot because I'm not a very great live streamer. So that does give me a little bit more confidence to continue regular live streaming. So thank you guys a lot for being such a good audience. Alright. Alright. I extended the wall a little bit right there. Nah, I like calm streams. Yep, same. Plus, I don't have all the energy to be a super excited streamer and be like, "What's up, guys?" You know. I just can't do that. How many of y'all are hyped up to see me start production on the Terminator film? It might be towards the end of summer, but I will start production on the Terminator film because you guys in the polls, yes had about like 80%, no had about 9%, or like 10%, and then What's the Terminator had about like 10%, so the majority vote says that I make a Terminator film, and already have a custom Terminator film on the way from eBay, as well as, you guys know how Arnold Schwarzenegger's a bodybuilder, and the Terminator's totally ripped, so I got the airplane mechanic minifigure from Lego Indiana Jones, came in the mail today, and I can use that torso to be the Terminator's torso piece right there. So, yeah. This is another one of my big funded projects because I'm working my summer job. I'm able to fund films a little bit more. hopefully you guys will really like the Terminator film, because I know I'm excited to start filming it. I'm gonna actually try and build this wall up a little bit, because if I'm putting a TV over here, the set's gonna have to be a little bit more extended. But I'll worry about that off stream, just so you guys don't have to see me build a wall the entire time. I'm gonna find another slanted piece that I can put on top of the coffee machine. Cool. Um, we've already almost been live streaming for a whole hour, which is sweet. And you guys have actually stayed with me through the entire stream, or mostly everybody has, so that's cool. Hold on, I'm gonna check live chat. Oh, animation guy says me, awesome. Alright. Let's get started on the base of the TV. You guys, I found this piece. What's up, super, is it Kayich or Chiich or Chayich? I'm horrible with pronunciation. I'm super sorry for that, but, if you could give me the pronunciation, just so I can address you. I know animating now, wait, I'm animating now, so this is good to listen to while doing that. Oh, awesome. Is it, okay, Chiach, okay, cool. Alright, I gotta go, bye. Alright, I'll see you later, JDL Animations, thank you for stopping in. Hold up. I hated that this piece, I might just make this piece, add these pieces on to be super long, just because it's not like there's going to be enough space for another white, or light gray section after that, and it's just going to go off screen anyway. It's just to make sure that you don't see the background behind the set, so I think I will put in these, longer black pieces for this part, just because it's not really too important. Past that point, it won't be too noticeable that it breaks the pattern. Hold on, where'd I put that piece? There we go. Pieces like this, another case if you aren't able to see it, so it's just like any other piece. I turn it around, and there, easy. I found another piece like that. Turn it around, no one sees it. I've got a bunch of flat pieces that I could probably stack to make bricks, so I'll do that. And it isn't that hard whenever you own brick separators. Separators are one of the best things, in my opinion, that LEGO has added to their system. Just because they're so convenient. Before you had to break your fingernails off trying to split apart a Lego brick, and now it's just so convenient. I love it. It's great. I have a bunch of short flat pieces. I'm not sure if I have another flat piece that's the right length. Here. Boom. And we got that wall in. So sweet. I could make the TV have like antennas on the top if I wanted to, or I could just make this be like a TV stand, sort of, if I was able to do that. I'm not sure. What I could do is, I've got an idea. I've got a great idea. An absolutely awesome idea. And it involves, what do you guys think of this design? Sort of looks like the TV's being held up by that, sort of an, if it's at the right angle. I could also, to make the TV bigger, add some flat pieces going across the screen to sort of extend it and make it a larger television screen. trying to find one last piece to extend the television screen so I can show you guys. Oh man, thought that was a full size piece, but it wasn't. Darn. Here. Sweet. Awesome. Here, and I added some extra bricks to make the screen bigger, but I might decrease the size and just sort of make it like a, not like that, but I can move it. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean. Just because that size sort of made the TV screen look like bulky, and I feel like if I, okay, no, I got an idea. I got a great idea. If I move up the pieces like this, yeah, the separator is good. Before my nails were looking like it had been crushed by a brick. It's good. Back I am. Nice. What's up, Fun J Plays? Or wait, you're JDL Animations. I called you. Okay, are you on an alternate account or something like that? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, cool. We got this, but the only thing is, it's almost as big as the wall. That's the only thing I don't like. But I did say I would probably go back and extend the wall, so it doesn't. I don't think that's too important. And now, if I wanted to clip the screen to something, I could. I could just flip it upside down to where there's nothing blocking it. My live streaming channel, I'm going to switch. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Trying to think. Ooh. Okay, no. At first I thought that this was a slanted piece. It is a slanted piece, but it's a corner slanted piece. Ooh, this piece looks like a good TV base. That's it, guys. That's the piece. That's the piece we need. All right. Sweet. So, okay, I won't be able to use this piece just because that won't work with clipping it into that spot. I can, however, I can use that, but I'd need a shorter piece. I need like a square one that'll center. I could use a rectangular one. Here we go. We could do like that, but without it falling over. So like here. And I'd say that'd work pretty good. I can just add like a frame or something to it. If I had like I could get some gray pieces and make a frame around the TV, just so it sticks out more so people can see it as a TV and it won't blend in with the wall. I need a couple of flat gray pieces. That's what I need. If I could, oh, sweet. Okay, I have a pretty decent idea for how to make the frame for the TV. If you guys will just give me a moment. Right. So that's that, and I'm gonna get a 3x1, so like sort of on the sides there where there's no frame. Or what I could do is many TVs just have the bar on the bottom. I could do that, because there's a lot of TVs that just have the bottom bar on it. How do you guys think that would be? Do you guys think that would work out pretty good? Like, you guys know what TV designs I'm talking about when I talk about that, right? Ugh. If I could pry that off, I could actually not make it stick out, but just be a part of the screen. And just replace one of the black pieces with a gray piece, or two gray pieces. Okay, I hate saying this, but can you turn the coffee mug for 3 seconds? Yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah, don't worry about that. If no one else is suggesting what they want to see, then you're totally fine, dude. I've almost got the TV ready, and then once I do, I'll be able to... There we go. I got the TV down, so now I can attach it to the part of the set. Thanks. Alright, there you go. Here's the, Alright, here's the TV right here. I think that works out pretty good, and then of course I'm just going to overlay like a video over it since the camera will be still in the shot. So, yeah, I can always do that. And then I'll add a couch in off stream just because I'm not going to build the couch, so there's not much to see. But I think that is the set, guys. I think that's us. I think that's it. I think we've streamed for an hour. It's been a great stream. We've had a lot of viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I think now here is where I'm going to end it, so I can get on with my day and keep adjusting the set and not have to bore you guys with extending walls, because you guys know the basic premise of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this glint. I'm sorry, animation guy, I truly am, but I got to get on with my day. But thank you guys so much. What's my Insta? It's just Brick Build Brick Films YT. You can, it has the same picture as the YouTube channel, so it should be pretty easy to find. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all were a terrific audience. I'll see you guys in the next one.